My Mexican friends have taken me in,
Yes.
and so they've taught me a lot of the words.
I got oil on my land, and I'm looking for a partner to help me drill it out.
Bertrand Byron Smith, at your service. I look for oil, and I drill for it.
I was thinking 50-50.
We should have our lawyers meet. That's my lawyer, the Texas handshake. There ain't nothing more binding.
We're in Oklahoma.
It goes double for Okies. Here we go.
Lupe Rodriguez Haas with CineMovie. Hi, Mel. How are you today?
Hi, Lupe. Tenemos el mismo apellido.
Ya sé, Rodriguez. That's why I said it. Usually I just say Lupe Haas, but today I said Lupe Rodriguez Haas.
Yeah, we might be cousins.
Yeah, I know. We might be related. Who knows? Well, congratulations on the movie. What a great movie. And with the happy ending, luckily. We've seen many of these situations not end in a happy ending. It reminded me of Killers of the Flower Moon. It's kind of dealing with the same kind of topic. And
it's in the same area that this.
Yeah, Oklahoma. Yeah, I was just doing the comparison. I was like, oh, it's in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So is your character? I'm assuming it's fictional character because I couldn't find any references to that character.
Mace is fictional. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But none of most of the rest of the story isn't. Sarah Rector was a real girl, and she really did what she did, which is really cool.
Yeah, for a little young girl like that to fight it out with
I feel like we could learn a lot from her.
Oh yeah, she's really inspirational of a person.
Yeah.
Now I like the fact that you throw in some Spanish. I love the word carnal. I was like, oh, carnal.
It's funny. I'm of Cuban descent, but in Los Angeles, the Mexican my Mexican friends have taken me in,
Yes.
And so they've taught me a lot of the words, and I went to them for a lot of help with this character.
I love that. Now, so you throw that in there yourself. It wasn't in the script.
No, claro, of course. I had to throw in some flavor.
And then, I like it because this time period, we're not used to seeing that representation, right? And we see all kinds of representation here, which is kind of more accurate than what we're used to seeing in the Hollywood films.
Yeah.
So, and then Zachary Levi throws in some Spanish too. So was he knowledgeable, or did you give him some pointers?
I had to give him some pointers, but he's LA. He lived in LA for a long time. It's inevitable. You have to be able to, you have to be able to defend yourself a little bit.
Right. Since this is a historical base, what did you learn about this time period as an actor? Since you have to do some research, right? When you take on a role.
Yeah. I don't think, I think we take for granted a lot of like the things that we have today. I feel like kind of a lot of the liberties we have and the freedom we have. And it just really speaks to, in a lot of ways, that like, if Sarah Rector, this little girl, could really have this unshakable faith and belief in what was right and fight for it, in the face of just this incredible adversity, that really we have no excuse.
And she teaches the adults some lessons. Like Zachary's character, he learns to become a better person in essence, right? Because of her.
There's this wonderful moment where she says to him, I'm worried about your soul, and it really hits because I think all of us to some degree forget about our soul and our soul's purpose, and we all these other things become really important and shiny and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, that's what's important.
She's a moral center, but you're also the moral center on the other side, right? Telling.
I feel like Mace is really the heart of this thing.
Yeah.
He really is her. I feel like he's her family as well, but he's kind of her. He's kind of her guardian angel in a little ways, which I felt really cool to play. He really, I think he can relate to what this little girl is going through as a Latino, and her as a little African-American girl.
Yeah.
So he really wants to, he's a guy that's been chasing money and oil and stuff like that. But I think when he sees this, it gives him real purpose, and he's willing to put his life on the line for her.
All right, well, I guess that's my time. Well, thank you so much. I really enjoyed the film. Like I said, a powerful film that luckily has a happy ending and doesn't,
I know, right?
doesn't
Yeah,
go
she
into the
wins.
dark history of the past.
Yeah,
I mean, it goes into the dark history, but not to the point like other films where you're at the end thinking, God, that's messed up.
No, you're gonna leave uplifted and hopeful.
All right. Well, thank you so much again. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, cousin.
Bye, cuz.